Hello, I go by Ren. If you're new here, welcome. I do lifestyle and fashion content, and on the occasional I do a little Depop content because y'all seem to enjoy it. I post twice a week on this channel, so that's every Monday and Friday. If any of that interests you, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. But if you're not new here, welcome back. So you know why you here. To be honest, when I did my last video, I did not expect for it to go off like that. Like, a gang of y'all said y'all wanted me to rate your shops, and I didn't expect to get that much engagement. Honestly, I should have said one of the requirements was that you be subscribed, because it seemed like, anyway. So I haven't really looked at y'all's comments. I've seen a few of them when I first posted that video, but I haven't seen how many comments there are at the moment. So I'm about to click on it right now. So disclaimer, if anybody messaged me on my Depop account within this past week after I announced that I was going to be doing this video, please don't ever do that again, just because it makes me anxious that I don't know if I'll be able to include you in the video. Like, it really makes it was like a handful of people too. Like, it wasn't just like one or two people, it was like a lot of people personally messaging me in my Depop, and I don't think I responded to anybody, just because like that kind of stuff really makes me anxious, because it's like I can't feature everybody, like, and I can't give y'all priority just because y'all messaged me in my Depop on my Depop account rather than just commenting on here. So yeah, please don't do that again. If I do decide to do a part 2 to this video, I'm definitely gonna do it random, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, you know, she don't, you know, like me, or she's mean or whatever, because that's just not the case. It's just a lot of y'all wanted me to rate y'all's shops, and I did not think that this, I was like 20 people, but I don't know where all y'all came from. So anyway, oh shoot, I was literally finna get started, but I completely forgot to mention the way I'm gonna rate y'all shops. Y'all need to know this. So the way I'm gonna rate your shops is your bio, your reviews, your shipping time. Some people don't have that, because if you choose to ship with PayPal rather than Depop, they don't calculate the shipping time. Activity, as in how active you are on your shop. Overall look, pictures, descriptions, price, tags, and the type of items that you're selling. That's how we're gonna get into this. So let's get started. So the first girl who commented, her name, oh dang, she was there, she was first. She said, you gonna see my shop. All right, so her name is Tabitha. Let's click her link. Oh, and hold on, she asked me questions. She said, do I need to stick with a theme when it comes to my pictures? How do I know if a negotiating price is worth it when buyers negotiate? How can I make more sales of clothes that aren't branded? Okay, when you say theme, do you mean like the style? Like if you have all Y2K clothes or all 80s clothes, or do you mean in literally the way that you take your pictures? Like if I'm taking a picture of this shirt, I'll stand like in a very specific way. I'm not sure if you mean like that or like that, but no, I don't think you need to have a theme to your pictures, but just make it look as organized as possible. Like, I'm finna show you guys this shop. Her name is Plum Rum, but that's her at on Depop, and she takes all of her pictures the exact same way for the most part. Like, she has this like little tilt to her, and I really like her shop. Like, I really like the way that she has organized her shop. So if you use the technique like how she has, I think that would like boost your follow count, just because it's satisfying to look at. Like, I've just found a lot of Depop shops that are just like satisfying, and it's like I just want to follow them. I like the things that they're selling too, but also I know that they really know how to make their shop look good. So it's like, if I feel like whenever I look at a shop and they make it look really good, like they know what they're doing. Like, I can trust that they got, you know, they know what's up. They're probably a really good seller as well. If you have a theme in any kind of way, whether it be in your pictures or whether it be in the clothes that you're selling, like I said, like Y2K or like anything like that, that would really help your shop, but it also isn't necessary. How do I know if a negotiated price is worth it when buyers negotiate? Man, you kind of just like, so for instance, on my shop, I sold these all red, these shoes right here. I sold these all red Nike Air Forces, and somebody was in my messages talking about, can you 30, they were like, no. For one, they didn't even ask. I hate it when people DM me and they don't be like, hey, you know, like, damn, like, can you at least say hey? But the girl slid in my DMs and she was like 35. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, I was just like, are you like disrespectful? Like, and originally these were up here for 75, and somebody offered 70, and that's why they're 70. That's why they were sold for 70. But I was like, absolutely not. Like, who do you think you're talking to? You just kind of gotta know. Like, don't sell yourself short. But like, if like the other day, somebody messaged me asking if I would sell an item that was on my shop for 25 for 19. I was like, sure, it's not that deep, go ahead. But if it depends on the quality of your item, the type of item it is, because if it's like a high selling item like the shoes I just mentioned, do not let somebody lowball you, because while your message is asking you for to sell these for 35, somebody else could be checking out with them for the price that you got them listed. You kind of just got to know, how can I make more sales of clothes that aren't branded? I'm not crazy about brands. Like, the only brand that I really like to search up is Juicy Couture, but also, or you know what brand Zayna D. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but she's a Y2K. Well, I don't know who she is personally, but I just know her brand. But she got Y2K jeans. Oh my god, the jeans are just like, so I'll put pictures of how they look, but like, that's the only kind of time that I'll really care about a brand. If the outfit is cute, or if the piece of clothing is cute, then it's not deep to me. But I have seen like Plum Rum, going back to her, she tags her items American vintage. I don't necessarily know what that is. I just assume that it's a tag that people might use when their clothes are vintage. So I really hope that answers some of your questions. But yeah, let's get to rating her shop. All right, so this is Tabby's World. She's got 6 items sold. She was active today. She's got 5 stars. Irish seller, that's interesting. Instant buy on, no refunds, returns. The overall look of her shop is cool. It reminds me of a shop that's like just starting out, but it's a lot of different things going on as well. Yeah, I would really recommend that you get like a theme going on. Don't do these PNGs, like these PNGs right here, because it kind of just really messes up the quality of the item you're trying to sell, and it's not very necessary. Like, if you can just get a plain background like you may have had in this picture right here, I think that would be much better. Yeah, I would recommend that you take your pictures differently just to better display the items. And because this jumpsuit, I didn't know that this was a jumpsuit right here. I thought that this was leggings. And also, I didn't know what you were selling, because you could have been selling the jacket or the pants, and then I swiped to find that it's an actual jumpsuit. Also, I don't know if you take your pictures with your front camera, it kind of looks like it, but try doing them with the back camera, just because the back camera, I've heard the quality is better. And also you could use a flash on the back camera. But yeah, and some of these kind of look like screenshots from video. Basically, just get better quality pictures and stick to a consistent background, because looking at it overall, it's kind of confusing me. Like, what is this? Yeah, like your pictures just aren't there yet, and that's okay. You can retake these pics. Like this what is this, a knitted jumper? That would be much better if it was styled on. Like, that could be a really good listing. And what about these prices? Your prices are really low. But yeah, just get some much better pictures, and decide what you want to do with the look of your shop. Like, it's a little all over the place, just because it seems like one minute you want to do the PNG, and then the next minute you're okay with doing something else. But like I said, like, Depop is not for the aesthetic. Like, just get to the point with your pictures, and also figure out what it is you want to sell. I see you got like books and shoes and purses and stuff like that. It's just a lot going on. It honestly just, like, your shop, I don't know if you want to do this full time, but it honestly just looks like your shop, you were just like, all right, I'm in quarantine, I want to clean out some stuff and make some money. That's what it looks like. I feel like even if that is your goal on your Depop shop, just to like clean out some stuff from your closet, like, just still make it look like you trying to do this full time, just because it'll be easier for you to sell your items if it actually looks like you put some effort into your items. Let's see your reviews. I haven't really seen many bad reviews of people on Depop, but yeah, it's really, your pictures are what's really the main issue with your shop. You need better quality and a better look. And the thing is, if you're going to continue to sell other things like books or categorize them in one spot, you can do that on the desktop. Like, I would put all the books at the bottom, like rearrange the listings on your shop to put all the books in one place, all the sweaters and jackets in one place, all the pants and shorts in another, and so on and so forth, because that might just help with the overall look of your shop. And also, like I said in my last video, get to the point with your pictures. Be very specific about what it is that you're trying to sell just in your pictures. Let's see the description. Okay, with the descriptions, you know what? I never even thought about this before, but just tip for anybody in general. With descriptions, me personally, I don't have a short attention span, but I know a lot of people have an attention span that's shorter than me. So if I see like a paragraph in your description of a listing, I'm just gonna be like, alright, I don't feel like reading this, you know. I would really recommend you kind of like, first, now look at my shop. Let's go to my shop real quick. So I have under my listings the title, which is this baby fat mini skirt, and then I got the condition. So I said that's the description, but in the description I put the condition and just something else to make the buyer want to buy it. And then next I put the sizes and measurements and stuff like that. And then lastly I'll put the hashtags, and I organize all of my descriptions in the exact same way, just because it's a good format and it's not too much. Like, I'm not gonna write a whole paragraph. Like, people don't need to know why I'm selling items. I mean, I'm selling it, you know. It's not that deep. So yeah, just think about that when it comes to your descriptions, because I noticed that sometimes you would have like your sizes somewhere or somewhere else, rather than like in this post you put the size first, and then in this post you put the size towards the bottom. If you get a format for your descriptions, it helps overall in the and just you remembering what all the information you need to put in it in the first place. So I hope that helps. Hey Ren, you've been a huge inspo to me along my Depop journey. Thanks. Questions. How do you properly promote discounted items? So the way I promote discounted items is sometimes I'll just create like a little text box, like, and decorate it and make it look cute. And I don't ever really promote anywhere else besides Depop, because I kind of just get like a lot of engagement on Depop as it is, so I don't really need to promote it anywhere else at the moment, especially because I haven't actively shopped for my shop in a minute. But that's how I promote discounted items. Of course, you can, if you go to like Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or something like that. Like, I feel like if I were to tell y'all right now everything on my shop is 40% off, I feel like I would get a lot of sales just because I'm telling my subscribers. Anyway, what is the best way to get attention to your shop when you are not featured on the Explore page? Basically everything I've said in my previous YouTube videos about how to do Depop, promote it on any other social media platform. It's actually interesting you're asking this, because the other day, I know I'm a YouTuber and I'm getting like, I know I'm climbing up the fame ladder. I have imposter syndrome, so that's why I kind of like cringed when I said the fame ladder. I noticed I was watching a YouTube video about how to be a YouTuber, and she was like, don't be a YouTuber. She said that the market is oversaturated a lot, so it's best that you start off on a different platform and promote, like, just be you. Like, if you're a makeup artist, start off on Instagram or on Twitter and build your audience, or on TikTok, build your audience there first, and then create a YouTube channel, and that way you'll have a bigger audience just because you had a bigger audience on another platform, which is a good idea. What are a few reminders you use to justify the price of your items? Because my goal is to make profit, but I sometimes think about how cheap I got these items for because it's at the thrift. Hey yo, these people don't know where you got the items from. People do not know, and people do not need to know. Like, you could have, man, that could have been your grandma's vintage Levi patchwork super unique jean jacket. Like, they don't know if it was official like that, or if you picked it up at the thrift for $2.50. They don't need to know. Don't feel bad because you bought it for so cheap. Just that's so funny. It's a funny concern. I don't feel bad. I'll tell you straight up, I don't feel bad, because it's like, I negotiate, but also I know that I have quality items. When I was answering this question, I forgot to mention that it's a lot of work that goes into thrifting. Like, thrifting is not just for fun at this point, especially if you have a Depop shop where you thrift vintage finds. Like, thrifting is a very exhausting process. Taking pictures of your listings and posting it on Depop and measuring, getting the measuring tape out, and, you know, making sure you specify in the descriptions, talking to customers, it's all hard work. So you put all this work into your shop. Do not feel bad about your prices. If people don't want to, you know, mess with them, then that's fine. Somebody else will. Okay, Broco Central. Yeah, y'all fuck with that. That shit hard. Alright, active today, 14 sold. Often ships in 5 days. I'm not going to tell y'all to ship sooner because I don't know y'all personal life like that, and it really don't matter. If people want to buy something from your shop, then they'll be patient enough to wait. Anyway, let's see her shop. Okay, let's look at the... Okay, this is nice. So my first thing, I like the golden hour look. I like that a lot. Like, with this whole category right here, the golden hour look looks nice. You do have a lot going on in the background, but I feel like if you consistently made your picture, like if you stood in this exact spot, like every time you went to take a Depop picture, I feel like it wouldn't matter because of the background, because it's still organized. But just because you have a different backdrop that isn't a plain white wall or something, I feel like it would be... Your shop would stand out a lot more if all of your pictures were kind of like this golden hour effect, standing in front of this, what is this, a white fence? Like, I feel like it would just look dope. Because at the moment, it's just like all over the place. Like, you taking different pictures in different places. Like I said, it can be a little too distracting. Yeah, I feel like your shop would look much better if you took all your pictures outside and in golden hour, because it's a unique look. Like, these two pictures right here is the ones I'm loving. This bathing suit top and this this yellow what is this, sweater, because I feel like your shop should look like that, and it'd be a unique way to display your listings. So I would just recommend you stick with that theme. Yeah, this button up tee is cute, but be careful. Alright, so in my past videos, I'm assuming y'all have watched them, I have made it a point to tell y'all to style y'all clothes, but somebody, I'll try to find their comment on the YouTube video, somebody said that they styled their clothes too damn well that the person who bought the listing thought that the shirt came with like everything else. I'll try to find that comment, but yeah, just be mindful. When I say style your clothes, I mean, like, if I'm gonna sell this shirt, put some chains on. I don't mean like do the whole fit. Like, y'all was really going up. But like, when I'm looking at this right here, I was a little confused as to what was being sold. So in this listing, she's selling the skirt, but I'm looking at that top, to be honest. Like, the top is cute, and I would want the top rather than the skirt. So I would recommend that y'all, the cover photo needs to be what you're selling. Like, please take a picture of what you're selling. Focus less on the top if you're selling the bottoms, and vice versa. And then within the third and fourth picture, you can style it super cute, and in the description, you know, just list that you're only selling the skirt. Yeah, I think that your descriptions are good, your hashtags are good. I would really just recommend you organize your pictures and make them all like golden hour, because I feel like your shop would look best like that, because a lot of your listings are colorful. You have a lot of colorful listings. Now that means you gonna have to, because I see in some of these pictures like the sun might be behind you, but you want the sun in front of you and it to be golden hour. So if you really want to do Depop, then I would just say that you should just make it a point to take your pictures of your listings at this time of day. And yeah, I think that's good. And like I said, make sure to close up on the thing you're selling first, because like I'm looking at this listing and I thought that she was selling the top, but she's selling the bottoms. Yeah, best of luck to your Depop journey. I hope that helped. Yeah, and you take good pictures. Yeah, this whole outfit is really cute right here. All right, now let's see who else we finna rate. Yo, to be honest, bro, I'm a nice person. Like, I feel like even if y'all didn't make the video, I'll probably like reply to some of these comments and be like, yo, your shop, like, this is what you need to do. Like, all right, so this is the next shop we doing because we need some representation up in this piece. Starting off, she doing it with this profile picture and this name. I don't know, but I like it. And this bio, I don't know, but I like it. Like, it just look nice. It just looks satisfying. And maybe it's just me, I don't know, but she really doing it. Okay, let's see. So she's got plus size items. Okay, so the overall look of her shop, especially with this bio and this name and this profile picture, is perfect. I would say your lighting, to just make your lighting a little bit brighter. You know what I feel like would look nice with this with the look of your shop, because it's so naturey and like green and you got the plants and stuff. I would love to see some sunlight. I'm not sure if where you're standing you can get much access to a lot of sunlight, but I feel like that would really complete the look of your shop, especially because it is all like, you know, eco-friendly, or I don't know, it just looks like you're really into nature. That's what it is. It looks like you're really into nature. Get more up close shots, just because like I keep saying, like, sometimes people don't know what it is that you're selling. Just to polish the look of your shop, I would say do these close-ups, get some sunlight or just some artificial light. Like, I got my ring light up right now, just and get more like detailed shots of your items, because some of these are, even though we know what you're selling, like, it isn't a matter of, all right, you got the pants and the shirt in one pic. It's more so we can't see it that well. Like, some of these listings are a little too far back for me to really see them as good. So unless I'm really interested in a listing, I'm not gonna read paragraphs. I would really just say to space them out, like how I did. So you got the title, then you got the little description. You can talk about whatever, how cute it is, what it'll match good with, etc. And then below, the sizing, and then the hashtags. So I think that that's a good format. I would just space it out a little bit. I don't know if you want to do Depop full time. Is that what you said in your thing? I've been selling for, I mean, it seems like you want to do it for like a good amount of time. So I would recommend, because you already got this look going on. Oh yeah, especially with the backdrop, like, it's giving me like mad cottagecore vibes, and it seems like that's what you're interested in, and that's like super popular right now. So I would really recommend that once you sell or get rid of some items that aren't as cottagecore, go like full on out with this cottagecore thing. Like, you could just like play off of that very well, and it'll work very much in your favor. I feel like you're doing good already. You just got to keep going, you know, and just learn along the way everything you can do to make your shop just look better, and so that you can gain more followers, or you can, you know, YouTube will hit you up, and YouTube Depop will hit you up, maybe want to feature you on the explore page, or do whatever you want, because there is a lack of representation going on everywhere. It ain't just Depop, it's freaking everywhere. So we need shops like this to be seen. No, I know for a fact that you're on the right path. All right, let's see who's next. All right, I think I'm gonna just close my eyes and just scroll up and down and just, okay, let's see. Also, just want to know anything you think is important to share. Thank you. When y'all say theme, I'm assuming that y'all mean like listing theme, because when I look at her shop, I'm like, she has a theme, and the theme looks like it's like this grass or this blue backdrop. Yeah, I think your pictures are fine for the most part. I'm not crazy about PNGs, because PNGs will they'll really lessen the quality of the pictures themselves. I really think that you should get like a consistent area to take your pictures, because then you won't have to do these PNGs, because honestly PNGs confuse me and G. No, shut up. Also, if you done distress these pants by yourself, you need to sell them for more than $15. The thing with you need to figure out your pictures, because I just seen something that I'm interested in, and I didn't even like notice. Normally when I scroll down somebody's Depop shop, like, and something catches my attention, I'm like, oh yeah, let me see what that is. But these pants have caught my attention, and I didn't even realize that they were there because of the backdrop. The backdrop was very distracting, and it takes away very much from the item that you're selling. Like, these are some cool ass pants. I wouldn't tell people that my items are thrifted, and the only reason I'm saying this is because in your description you said these were thrifted, but then you selling them for 60. So that might turn people away, because it's like, well, shit, if you thrifted them, why you trying to sell them for 60? Like 30, 25 maybe, but 60. I also want to do a video where I am shopping from my subscribers' Depop shops. Like, I'm trying to go all out. Like, I'm trying to do, like, I spent $300 on Depop or something like that. But we'll wait for the day that Depop sponsors me. Soon come, you know. Write it in the manifestation journal, doing the 2-cup method. Your backdrops really take away from your items themselves. It'd be different if you had like a white backdrop, because then like anything stands out against white. So if you want to continue to do the PNGs, I would really just recommend that you do them against a white backdrop. Like, make it a point to start your description off with what exactly it is. So let's Betty Boop mini purse, you know, and then below that, make it a point to, like, I would really just say to highlight the most important things about your listing. Like, especially with a listing like this, I would make my description mad cutesy, you know, like we got the little pink heart emojis, we got all that other stuff. And also when it comes to like accessories, like especially like purses, whenever I sell purses, I always have to show how they look when I'm holding them, because although I can see what it looks like, I can't imagine, like, this bag may be way bigger than what I think it will be, and if I get it like that, it'll be a little, I might be a little upset, because I don't know exactly how this bag looks when it's being held. Here's a tip: if y'all thrift y'all's listings, and let's say you only want to thrift clothes that you can fit, given the fact that so that you can model them for your shop, bring measuring tape. Take your measurements and bring measuring tape. That way you don't have to try clothes on in the thrift store. Like, my battery died, so here we are again. I don't know what the last thing I said was, but carry measuring tape on you all the time, because you never know when you gonna need it. I hope those tips helped you out with your shop. Let's see who is next. All right, so next shop we're doing is Claire Jean. Let's see. Oh, her pictures are mad bright. I'm not sure if it's edited like this or what. I'm a little confused about the sizing thing, because you were like messaging me about sizing. I see some of your listings have sizing in the description, but some of them don't. Okay, so your pictures are very bright. I'm not sure, I'm assuming that's like the theme, but it kind of looks like it's a lot of exposure on some of these pieces. And while it's good to have light, you shouldn't have entirely too much of it. It can take away from the actual color of the item that you're selling. So you kind of got to be mindful about that. But I do think your shop is very cute. Like, it's very cute and colorful. And the way you took your pictures, especially the outside picture, I like the outside pictures a lot more. I kind of like them better than the inside pictures, because it seems like when you were taking the pictures inside, you added a lot of exposure on top. And it kind of like washes out the legitimate color of the listing. But when you took them outside, you didn't add it. Well, it doesn't seem like you added a lot of exposure to them. And I also like how you are actually close up on the listings, rather than, all right, you got on this shirt with these jeans, but we can't really see the shirt, we're just mainly focused on the jeans. I feel like the outside pictures give us more of a look into your personality as well. I don't know, I feel like it's just way more colorful and vibrant and stuff like that. And your hashtags, like I said in my last video, y'all stop hashtagging Depop famous. I don't know what that means, and I will never type Depop famous into my search bar when I'm looking for a Harley Davidson t-shirt. I'm not gonna do that. So there's no point in doing that. Y'all need to take advantage of like super good, like cottagecore is a super good hashtag to be using at the moment, especially if you sell stuff like that, you know, originally, like on a daily, because cottagecore is like mad popular at the moment. So take advantage of those types of hashtags. Some of y'all be adding Depop as well. Like, what's Depop gonna do? Like, when Depop sees your listings, you will know. Or not even that, but when Depop sees and likes your listings, you will know. You're gonna know. Like, Depop employees will reach out to you, or you'll be featured on the explore page. Like, they're gonna see your shop. Like, Depop is like the eye. Depop know what's going on all the time. They know what's going on. If you're doing well and you have good pictures, yeah, like some of your pictures are very overexposed, and that's my main concern, the overexposure. Just because it's also can be hard to look at, to be honest. I kind of want to turn my brightness on my phone down. I'm not sure why the bio says message me about sizes, because you need to, this goes for anybody, but you need to be so specific in the sizing of your listings that people should not have to DM you to ask you, hey, what size is this? What's the shoulder to hem measurements? Because it should already be there. But yeah, turn down your exposure, take more pictures outside, get your hashtags together, and I think that those are my main tips for you. Yeah, I hope that helps. And any tips on gaining traction or how much of an impact social media branding is would be great. Do y'all not watch my video? I'm a little pained because I'm just like, bro, like I be saying the same stuff in every video, or I be saying different variations of it in different videos. But ooh. Okay, her shop caught my attention. I ain't gonna hold you. I like your shop. It's a lot going on though. It's a lot going on. I feel like your pictures are cool. Where are y'all from? What is that? GB? What is England? Y'all are in England, bro? That's crazy. I bet it's nice over there. Is there racism over there? I don't know. So I like these pictures with, like, especially the first few of them. I like the way you styled the overall fit, but I'm looking at these pants. I'm like, are these pants for sale? So like my recommendation, cause I kind of got like a lot to say at once. When you promote on other apps, if you're gonna do something like this with all these PNGs and the effects and the breaking glass and I don't know, all these like little stickers and stuff on the pictures, you kind of need to actually like do this kind of stuff on another platform, just because you can curate, like you can make a theme out of all of this stuff and style your listings and make it look super cute somewhere else. But on Depop, since our main point is actually making sales rather than it is looking cute or like getting a cool theme going on, I feel like that would be more helpful in promoting your shop rather than posting pictures like this on your shop. And it's like, even if you still do want to do this on Depop, really make the first picture just get to the point with what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're selling, and all the other pictures afterwards can have like the stickers, because as long as your description and your cover photo is well and it efficiently does what it's supposed to do, I don't see an issue with that. Also, fix your hashtags. And why do y'all, legitimate question, why do y'all at Depop? Like, I don't understand, like why do y'all do that? I'm really curious, actually. I've seen a lot of people do that, and I don't know what that's supposed to do. Like I said, Depop will see your listings. Like, I'm pretty sure they already have. They're pretty specific. Like, let's see what's on the Explore page right now. And the things that are, like, y'all, look at the Explore page. Like, it's, like, literally, compare what Depop puts on their Explore page and compare your shop to it. Like, literally all these pictures get to the point. A lot of these other pictures are just like close up simple shots of what they're selling. It is not that hard. Like, I know a lot of people are like mad creative and stuff like that, but as long as you like make it obvious what it is that you're selling, like all that other stuff does not matter. Y'all's listings should be so good that you don't need all that other stuff. You don't need stickers, you don't need PNG backgrounds. I like your pictures on your shop. Like, I feel like your full body pictures are dope, but I feel like they'll be better off as the third or fourth picture on the listing or somewhere else. Yeah, and you need more hashtags. There are some listings that don't have great hashtags. Yeah, like you hashtag some of this stuff sale time, and it has nothing pertaining. It's not sale time anymore, so it has nothing pertaining to the listing, and so people are gonna have a hard time finding, you know, what it is you're selling. Like, if you're selling this red Disney shirt, then you need to put hashtag Mickey Mouse Disney shirt, long sleeve red, whatever, so that it pertains to it. And the thing is, I guess sale time does work for people who aren't a part of the promotion, but the main people that I was looking at during sale time, well, for one, I was a seller. I was a featured seller on the Explore page for like the whole, what was it, a week? I think it was a week. I was up there, and the people who were up there with me were the only shops that I was looking at. Like, I wasn't hashtagging, I wasn't searching sale time in my search bar. So I don't know how efficient sale time is for shops who aren't on the actual promotion. It can be mad sufficient, but you can't just hashtag it sale time. Like, I would still keep hashtag sale time, hashtag Mickey Mouse shirt, hashtag whatever. I hope that that helps with this shop right here. I just want to see y'all succeed. I'm like the supportive older cousin. So the people who I've actually shouted out in previous Depop videos, I didn't really intend to talk about their shops much, because I've had a few people who I have shouted out. The thing with y'all shops is, if I shouted you out, I think you look good. Like, I'm not gonna shout out shops that I don't think are doing the best at the moment. So if I have shouted you out in the past in previous videos, which I think it's been like 4 or 5 shops, then y'all shops look good. I don't have many or any complaints about y'all shops at all. So keep that in mind if I did shout you out. Hey Ren, this is my Depop. I sell a lot of cute vintage finds and handmade jewelry. My shop is a little chaotic right now and prices are higher than usual because I was put on the Depop top seller program and they have crazy criteria price wise and this is interesting and stuff, but I think I could use help with hashtags and maybe with getting on the explore page. I've been on the app for almost 2 years and never once been featured. I also know that some of my pictures aren't really good or clear, but I have a super hard time with taking cute pics on my own with a self timer and stuff. So if you have any tips on that, it would be helpful. Thank you for the opportunity. Yo, we got a top seller. Oh my gosh. Are we... I don't know, I'll be thinking about top sellers, I be like royalty, like yo, like y'all really consider top sellers, like what? Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting to me, because to hear you say that you're a top seller, but it's like I don't know, I'd be thinking about top sellers and I'd be like, dang, they elite, you know, like they got over 10K followers, they done made over like 1,000 sales. Like I'd be like, all top sellers are like either Angel Moret or iGirl. That's it. Like I'd be thinking like all of them have to have met criteria that big, but that's not the case. And that's inspiring, you know what I mean? Because it's, why is my Depop app glitching? Like that's inspiring because it's like, damn, if they could do it, then we could do it. Like what's up? Like what? My thing is, what kind of shop is this? It looks like you sell a lot of everything. Let me see, cute vintage finds and handmade jewelry. I kind of expected to see mainly jewelry, handmade jewelry. Yeah, your shop is all over the place right now, and I would really recommend that you get all of that figured out, because not to say that you have to have a niche, but I don't know what I'll expect from this page. Like I don't know if I'm gonna find cute Nike shirts or if I'm gonna find paintings. So I would really recommend that you can either categorize your listings to where it's like you rearrange on the desktop and you put like paintings at the bottom or like shirts at the top, or you know, anything like that, because I am a little confused. Yes, stop hashtag. And this goes for everybody. Stop hashtagging Depop famous. I don't know what that means. It's making me mad. Like your pictures need to be better. Like you need way better pictures. In my first Depop video, let's take it back. My first, damn, it wasn't even that long ago. Why I say that like it was like 3 years ago. Let's take it back to basically 5 months ago. I talk all about my equipment. As you're building up your follow count, your sales, everything like that, I really think that y'all should have like a niche with the things you sell. Like if you sell clothes, that's fine, like, but with you selling like books and keychains and jewelry and paintings and stuff like that, it's a little confusing. If you hone in on one specific thing that you might enjoy, like let's say it's handmade jewelry, like if you really enjoy your handmade jewelry, I will put that to the top and focus more so on creating handmade jewelry and taking very good pictures of your jewelry, so that way once you build an audience that's way bigger than your audience at the moment, you can maybe, you know, dibble and dabble and some other stuff. You might be able to post some paintings, you might be able to post some, you know, thrifted t-shirts you found, because that way you'll have a bigger audience. It'll be easier for you to sell things and still have a high engagement with that, all that going on. Okay, Sydney, Scroll through my page for a little bit of everything. Selling my closet to live on a school bus. We stand. I want to know more about that. So if you could like comment below if you really doing van life, like that's the goal. Like I'm actually trying to do it after I graduate. Actually no, I'm gonna do it after I graduate college. Like I'm gonna move into a van and I'm gonna thrift. I'm gonna drive across the United States. I'm gonna go to every single state and thrift. And I'm gonna come back to Atlanta and I'm gonna have like the biggest thrift, like just fiasco. Like my Depop is just gonna go up. Like that's actually the plan, and I've been keeping it to myself, but I can just share it with y'all because you know I feel like through these videos I'm gonna make it happen, you know. So I'm very excited for that. So overall, looking at your shop, it's all over the place. It is really all over the place. Like you got different types of pictures, different types of backgrounds, you got some of these are actual model shots from, I'm assuming, the website where you got the shoe. Yeah, if you're gonna do stuff like this, you need pictures of the actual shoes. Okay, it's too much going on in your shop. You gotta fix this because it's hard for me to even pick one listing to evaluate just because all the pictures are so different. And it's kind of unpleasant to look at. I'm just being honest. So it's a lot going on. Some of your pictures are a little low quality, so that needs to be altered a lot. And if you have like a theme, and when I say theme, I mean like your pictures look organized, that's gonna help your sales a lot more because it's just easier to look at the item. And I hate that I feel like I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but having model shot, I would never have a model shot of an item that I'm selling, just because, and if I dare do that, I'm not gonna have just the model shot. Like you need to post pictures of the actual item like in your hands or on you. Your hashtags are fine for the most part. I wouldn't worry too much about all of these free with an additional purchase or of greater value, DM before buy. Like I wouldn't worry too much about giving those types of discounts. But that's personally just me. Like really, I don't know. I feel like I like if I were you, I wouldn't sell myself short, and that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. Yeah, your descriptions are fine. Add some like emojis in the description. You know, a little seasoning. People love emojis, especially the little cutesy emojis, like the little pink hearts and stuff like that or whatever. Your shoe pictures are fine, to be honest. Like that's kind of the main thing that's just like consistent is like the way you take pictures. The way you take your shoe pictures. And okay, I'm gonna be honest, some of these shops I'm clicking, and the reason that I'm not replying or posting y'all shops, because for one I'm clicking on a lot of them, is because a lot of y'all have the same problems that I'm stating just throughout this entire video. It's y'all pictures. Some of y'all shops, I can tell y'all just went into y'all closet and was just like, I just want to get rid of this, I want to sell it, I want to make some money. And a lot of them aren't like eye-catching. So here's the next shop we doing. Her stuff caught my attention because she got a lot of Y2K. Now if y'all have a niche, I would definitely recommend, I would like, oh my god, like I know that it's not very attainable for many people, but if y'all have a niche where it's like Y2K and y'all, oh my god, I feel like it would be so much easier to develop a following if y'all had like a certain like style that y'all are thrifting or you know whatever, just selling your listings. She got a lot of Y2K stuff, especially at the front. Now as I'm scrolling, it kind of gets a little all over the place, but she, oh man, like your pictures, I feel like if you displayed your pictures a lot better, I feel like your shop would like take off. Because, and especially like the Y2K thing, like even if I scroll down and see some of the stuff she sold like a lot of like Y2K stuff. So I'm not sure if it's possible for you to keep collecting only Y2K stuff, but I feel like that would be a good look. Yeah, and organize your pictures in a way that isn't as all over the place, because I feel like even let me look at the explore page again, because with the shops that Depop picks to put on the explore page, like they're pretty uniform. Like, so even and not just like they're pretty uniform, like not even in just the way that I'm telling you it'll be best for your customers. if you do have something that's a little bit more like organized and stuff, it's better for Depop, because think about it, like Depop be looking for like professional looking shops. Like they wanna feel like you do this, like you actually do Depop. And I guess like that's how they felt about me, because like I've gotten a lot of opportunities because of Depop, like, and I'm mad grateful for it. But if you present your shop in a way that's like really professional, like I feel like Depop likes it a lot more. And so it'll be easier, like if y'all literally, I feel like if y'all take better pictures, it'll be much easier for y'all to succeed doing Depop, just because the Depop team is gonna see your stuff. Like they be watching. Like the thing is, like having a social media presence, especially for me, is that I really be having to remind myself that I don't never know who is watching me. Like, and that's a good thing. I mean, it can be a bad thing, but I haven't had many bad experiences about it. But it's a good thing because I never know who's watching me. Like when I started, I don't know if y'all really follow me on Instagram, but when I started posting those like fashion reels on Instagram, like my engagement just started skyrocketing. And I'm not even like, if you think I'm trying to brag, then you can click off this video, but I'm telling y'all this for a reason, is that you don't never know who's watching you. Like those little Instagram reels, and that's a good way to promote your shop as well. I have a fashion reel coming out where I'm styling my Depop listings. I've received so many brands emails just trying to work with me and stuff. Like I've received a lot of interview opportunities, like people are trying to interview me. Like it's a lot going on, so y'all need to really take advantage of your social media platforms, especially when you have a Depop shop. And you need to remember that Depop is watching. That sounds scary. Like they just like out in the window just looking at your shit, just like. And then the thing is, you don't know who's a Depop employee. Like they be mad discreet. Like some of them, they don't even be having it in their bio when you find that they're a Depop employee through the email. And that's why you better be nice. You better have good customer service on this app, because you can be talking to a Depop employee when they're trying to buy your listing and you won't even know it. So it's like super important. When it comes to me, I don't know how they found my shop. All the Depop employees that I talked to, I don't think that they knew I had a YouTube until I told them. And so given that, they definitely found out through the app. Like they probably just like was searching, or like just came across my listings and was just like, oh yo, she got a nice shop, it looked nice, like let's put her on the explore page. Like it was definitely like that. They definitely didn't know that I had a YouTube channel. Yeah, you really just got to get your pictures more uniform. Now with these like chemistry books and stuff at the bottom, I would literally just take those off, just because for one, they're mad cheap on your account, and it's just it's nowhere near anything that you're trying to sell on your shop. You seem to be really into this like cutesy pink type clothing, or like handbags or whatever. I would really like shop for stuff or thrift for stuff that look like that. Or if you can't even do that right now, rearrange your Depop shop to make it to where all the pink Y2K little listings are at the top. I feel like that would be much better. Once somebody clicks on your shop, you immediately have their attention. Like even if the stuff at the bottom isn't related to the pink and Y2K, I feel like you catching their attention and keeping them on your shop for longer than 5 seconds is still good. Like it's still good engagement. So I hope that helps. Let's see who is the last person. Who is the last person we're finna do? Because I'm getting tired. I've been talking for too long. Like y'all see how much this clock has changed. Like I really do this YouTube stuff. Shout out to Brooke. She's the one whose shop I bought this shirt from. I'm really in love with this shirt. Like it's actually embarrassing how much I fuck with this shirt so hard. Oh no, she going to sleep again. Look, I feel like a real YouTuber. Like y'all remember back in 2013, 2014, all the YouTubers had that little flip clock thing. Ooh, okay, her shop looks okay, this is interesting. She said she was accepted into the Road to Top Seller program and she won one of the challenges. You know how lit that is? Because I was on the same program and I didn't win anything. Okay, I didn't win nothing. But I won the experience, head ass. But okay, so Milan's dungeon, that's dope. Okay, cool. NYC kind of bundles or whatever. Questions, all sales final, no holds. All right, let's get into it. I like to look at her shop. Like I know it's a lot going on, but I feel like it's a lot in a satisfying way. And that's why
y'all really just gotta like feel for yourself if it look good, because it's like, while I'm sitting here and being like, y'all got too much going on at y'all shop, I can also be like, she got a lot going on, but it look good. You know what I mean? So if you gonna have a lot going on, have something to be consistent. I see that she has a lot of sunlight in a lot of her pictures or whatever, but let's get into it. I noticed in your flat lays, you don't have just the item. Like, you might have the item in some shades and like a scrunchie, and that might confuse some people, because I sure was looking at the shades, but then I realized you were selling the mug. So it's cute to like set it up. You know, I get why you do that, because it looks satisfying. Like, it looks super cute when you set it up and you got all this other accessories around. But I would still like be a little cautious when doing that, just because people can get confused. Okay, if you keep doing these flat lays, I would definitely recommend you make them look like this, because this looks super nice. Like, I'm really liking this right here. Like the shoes, again, like, I feel like you could move the shade scrunchie in the bag out the way and really just keep the shoes on the silk and just like zoom in or like get a close-up shot of them, and it will look super nice. Damn, this, where you get this silk from though? This silk is nice. Jesus Christ, this silk is nice. And that color silk, like, I see you got some other silks, but like this white one, I didn't even realize it as much as I realized the purple one. I feel like that would look nice if you keep doing that on your shop, and especially if you want to do flat lays, especially with your accessories. Like, you got a lot of bags on here. That snake plant is nice. That snake plant is sexy. Oh my god, my camera finna die. Let me hurry up. Yeah, if you do the flat lays, but if you do them smartly, to where it's just like, it's mainly just the flat lay, like the purse or the shades or the mug or something like that, and make them all organized as into what they're laying against. So if you want to do the purple silk sheet, like how I was recommending, that would look nice. But if you also want to do like the white silk sheet or the white sheet in general, that will look nice as well. And I love this hint of sunshine. Like in this one right here, I really like the sun and how it looks just against everything. It just looks satisfying. I don't know, that's a real nice touch. Like, it really looks like you know how to style your listings, and not even just on the body, but like flat lays. Like, that's important, you know what, to be able to style your flat lays, because some of y'all just be laying them down in the grass and you're just like here, or just like on the concrete and you're just like here. It's like, make it a little bit artistic to where it don't look like you just don't care about your items, because this silk, this satin, this little white sheet, it looks luxurious, it looks nice. So yeah, and your hashtags, I didn't see anything wrong with your hashtags. I think your prices are good. Some of these listings, you don't have hashtags. Please use your hashtags wisely, and make sure you do hashtags, you know, because that's super important. So with the body pics, I would definitely pick one area where you want to take your pictures and utilize that area to the max. It can be outside or it can be inside. But regardless, your use of sunlight is very good. I feel like that makes your listings stand out, because it seems like a gang of your listings have natural lighting in them, and that's super important. And you know, just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. My other camera died, so here we are. I should have told y'all one of the requirements was to be subscribed. But yeah, so if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments down below, your thoughts down below. If you really need some inspiration, check out my Depop playlist. Like, I literally documented my entire Depop career from the very start of it. Like, I was a fetus at this shit, like, in April. Like, and now I got like almost 8K followers. Like, what's going on? And I've done like a lot of stuff with the Depop, like, you know, promotion teams and campaigns or whatever, and it's been a super fun experience. If y'all really need some encouragement, just check out my journey, like, for real. I feel like sometimes we make things harder than what they gotta be, and you know, being successful on Depop, like, just really take into account and be mindful of the moves you make and the pictures you take, and just everything that when it comes to your Depop shop. Just check out other videos, check out all of my videos, because like, I'm very detailed in my videos. Like I really just want the best for y'all, because it's like there's enough abundance to go around, so why would I hog all of it? So if you have any other questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I read all of, well, in this video I could not read all those comments because it was a gang of them. Let me know if you want a part 2. I don't want it to flop. So hopefully this video does well and I'll consider making a part 2, but that one will definitely be randomized. I can't, it's a lot of pressure, and if I do decide to do a part 2, like I said in the beginning, please do not message me asking if you could be in the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, same as always, and you guys will see me in the next video.